Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. You're around the shoots, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Hey guys, welcome to Texas Toast. This is producer Kyle along with Miss Helen.
No, I was trying to do the gas pump thing. Because
Oh,
you know how
okay.
you have to
Sorry,
say, I
missed
had to
that.
press that, got it, and you have to press this, yes, I know, yes, like the
Yeah.
gas pump thing. So
I've
thanks
always
for
wanted to
jumping
do
in
that.
there. I'm
I've
so
always
glad
wanted
you
to do
did
that.
that. I think that's freaking awesome. You know, you got to switch it up, change it up
Yeah,
every now and
for
then.
show.
Yeah.
And
Well,
as you were
yes.
saying, as we jumped on, it's that kind of week. Just rolling with the punches, huh?
Oh my God. Like the only thing, I mean, it's like I have just been like a train wreck. Like it's been one thing after another, and I don't understand. I think I'm trying to do too much because I had this project over here, then trying to get the tree up, and then trying to do shopping, get to birthday parties, get here, get there, to where it's like I just need to, and then people in and out. Anyway,
Yeah.
I gotta slow my roll. I need
Right.
some wine. I need some wine time and some quiet time.
There you go.
That's what I
Nice.
need.
Yeah, I think we could all use a little bit of that. I might get some of that this weekend. We're playing a really cool show on Saturday in Anderson with Mr. Tracy Bird, so that should be fun.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
But that's all this weekend, so I'm gonna get some downtime and I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully you get to relax a little bit.
Yeah, well, I am going to do something. I am going to see Chad Cook Band in Randall King at Mo's place. So,
Yeah, coming to my hood and I'm not even gonna be there.
yes, we're going to go stay with our favorite nephew and his wife and Katie. Like, you know, we do that thing with
Oh
them.
yeah.
So it'll be good to see them and the kids and just get away. I mean, I've been getting away a lot, but like this won't be just this, I'll have no responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like I can just show up. I don't have to cook anything. Let's see. I don't have to bring anything. I don't have to shop for it. I'm just going to show up. So look out, Mo's place. Here comes Miss Helen. Tornado coming in hot.
It's been a while since I've been over to Mo's place. I haven't seen those guys in a long time. I need to get back over there and see a show here pretty soon.
Well,
Man,
I'm telling you, it's
that's tonight? Friday?
Saturday the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be around. Damn it. That'd be a lot of fun.
I know. I'll be catching up with you.
Yeah, for sure, next week. And I'll talk about
We'll
actually,
talk
I
about
guess
that.
if they're listening, we could talk about that more, but if they're listening right now, they will have already heard us talk about what's going on because I'm gonna kick off the episode with that.
With what?
What we're doing next weekend.
Oh yeah, the whole Christmas shindig thing.
Oh yeah. Let's do our normal thing and then we can get into all that fun stuff later on.
All right.
You get to start this week.
Let me get train wreck out of the way first. Okay, so I absolutely love this guy's music, and I was going through the charts because you know it's really hard to pick through for new releases. And not that I wouldn't have picked this. I'm not saying that's an excuse. Why do I have dental floss in my hand? I have no idea. Okay, so Ward Davis he has a new radio single out, and how I caught it was it made some it was showed up on CD Extraction Texas like kind of I was because I like to look down and see who's coming up, especially since we preview a lot of new music, and of course I loved Where I Learned to Live when he released that, and so I was like, ooh, Ward Davis got something else. So it's called Another Bad Apple. Great jam, great beat. I mean, like I was listening to all of his stuff. That was like the happy part of my day earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, so but the whole bad apple, it didn't fall far from the tree, but it was Granddaddy's gambling that starts it all off in the beginning of the song. And mama ain't gonna stop drinking, and sister got all kind of problems, brother got problems. Oh my gosh, y'all, you have to check it out. Ward Davis, Another Bad Apple. And then our friend Rich O Toole, he's got like this grooving, like smooth beat kind of love song thing going on called Love on a Sunday. So that's out to radio. And of course, Rich, it's just anytime you're listening to music, like if you've got your stuff shuffled or if you're listening on the radio and Rich O Toole's voice comes on, there is no denying he has such a unique sound. So good job on that one. A little something different, but it's just kind of got that love song vibe. So now we're going to open the tap room for the Matthew Shane Band. This is There Ain't Nothing. That's the brand new radio release from the Matthew Shane Band. There Ain't Nothing. Actually, I think they've released it out, going, trying to get some more momentum and some more traction. And I love Matthew Shane's voice, and I love their sound, and I like all of their stuff. So you did get to check it out. See, here I go.
Oh yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You just heard it. Matthew Shane Band. Good job, Matthew Shane Band. I'm loving that song.
Good job, Matthew Shane Band. Yeah, absolutely. That one's a lot of fun. And then I'm going to keep it rolling in the tap room, which, by the way, this section is still brought to you by no one. Hopefully, the beginning of next year, that will not be the case. I did want to let you guys know. I know there's quite a few listeners out there. I'm going to talk about how I know there's quite a few of you listening to us. And I have a feeling some of y'all might own a business that could benefit from our content that we're we're bringing to you guys here. So holler at us. Let's talk. We're cheap. We can be if it's the right fit. But yeah, let's talk about that. Cool. Sorry, sidetrack. Keep it rolling. This one's kind of another upbeat party song, and it's Parker Ryan put this song out to streaming earlier this week, and it's called Shattered. So let's keep it rolling and listen to Shattered by Parker Ryan. Brand new single from Parker Ryan. I was thinking about it, and I'm not sure if we've actually discussed any of Parker's songs on the show, which is really exciting because have we? Do you remember any of the songs?
I don't think so, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, where has he been?
Yeah, but I definitely, he's been on my radar for a long time. He's in that, heavily involved in that group of all the younger dudes that are coming up on the rocky side of things. And that's kind of what grabbed me about this song. His voice is just so good. It's like pure and smooth and strong. And the story is awesome in the song. But what I really like is the riff. There's a guitar riff that kind of like leads the song, and it's just got that rocky vibe, and it's really cool. And I like that, him and these other younger dudes are bringing that sound to the table. So yeah, I just dynamically, the song's awesome. It's got its ups and its downs, and I just think big things are on the horizon for him, and he's clearly working really hard. So excited to see what Parker's got coming.
Yes, very good song, good sound too, and but kind of sad. But anyway.
Yeah, the story, like I said, it's powerful. It's emotional.
That's one of those that needs a part 2.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow, that's really smart. I wonder. Hey, maybe take some notes if you're listening, Parker. Okay, cool. And then my next two are both Johns. We're gonna talk about my buddy John Stork. Your buddy John Stork.
Holy heavens! Shut up! That song. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. Absolutely. That's my favorite. Yes.
Definitely. So I had the pleasure of getting to listen to a few of these. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but I got to preview a couple of these songs a few months back after they recorded them, and he's released, I guess 3, or maybe this is the 4th one that he's released so far this year. But the song's called What You're In For. I asked who he wrote it with, and he said it was Zach Top and Carson Chamberlain, and we've heard those names before. This song, along with some of the other ones he's put out so far, just have that like really nostalgic sound, like it almost reminded me of like John Anderson with the guitar at the beginning, and then like the melody is kind of like Leanne Rimes-ish, and it's just got that cool like dirty 90s country thing. And
I know, and it's just like dangerous.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Dangerous. I like that.
I liked it. I loved it though. I absolutely loved it. Loved it.
So that one's out to streaming today. John Stork, What You're In For. And then this one's really big. This is going to be a big thing, I think. So John Baumann, who we all know, is it Baumann or Baumann? Do you know? I think it's Baumann, right?
I know Baumann is how it's pronounced with some of the people where I came from.
Okay.
It was Baumann. Okay. So I don't know.
We'll
find out.
I think I've heard it both ways. But anyways, you guys should all know who he is. He's been around for a long time, but he's been quiet for a couple of years. He's been obviously gigging nonstop. I've seen him probably 4 or 5 times this year, but he hasn't put out a song in over 2 years. And John Baumann just put out his first song in a couple of years called South Texas Tradition. I know you love this song.
Oh my gosh. I loved it.
Yeah.
Like everybody got to hear it. I almost wish we could throw in an extra bonus song or a hook on it.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we can close out the episode with it.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta hear it. You gotta hear it. Oh, he just nails it.
Yeah,
like especially for outdoors hunting people. And oh my gosh, the bacon wrap poppers. I mean, everything. It covers it all.
Yeah, it's just full of those like Texas references, and it's
to hunting.
Right.
Yeah. We didn't say.
Yeah. But it's got the great hook. It's got, I mean, like, I guess if you don't know who John is, he's probably one of the best performers in the scene. He like has this super unique, cool way of performing with or without the band, where the music kind of never stops, and he tells these stories in between the songs, and it's just ever flowing, and it's just like you can't look away while he's playing. So it's
Yes.
pretty fascinating. But
And that's reflective in his songwriting too, like particularly this song as well.
right,
It's so
exactly.
descriptive and just yes.
Yep, 100%. But anyways, I just think this is a really cool bounce back song for him after not putting out any music in a couple years. So I imagine lots of stuff's on deck for next year, and I think we're gonna have him on the show here in the next couple weeks, actually, maybe before the end of the year, to get to talk to John about what he's doing. So that's something to look forward to. And while you're
I lost you.
awkwardly looking for your charts,
Jeez.
I'll talk about.
I lost you.
Okay, well, while
I'm
you.
back.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, I want to talk about our friends at More Than Music Creations. We've been talking about them for a couple weeks now, obviously. So if you're new and you don't know who they are, they're a company founded by a musician who's heavily involved in the Texas scene. He's the drummer for Pat Green currently. He's a singer-songwriter himself, and him and his wife created this company. And basically, they get used guitar strings from artists like Pat Green, the Wilder Blue, Randy Rogers, Bree Bagwell, and so many more, and they make this beautiful jewelry with the guitar strings. They price them at an amazing price point, like super affordable. Like I said last week, I think this is something that could be a collector's item that somebody could resell on eBay for thousands of dollars, and you can get a pair of earrings made with your favorite artist's guitar strings for like $40 or something like that. Maybe even less.
And there's stuff like, yeah, I mean, like the prices for what they're selling, I'm so impressed with the jewelry, and the prices are amazing.
Right. So yeah, you still got time to get orders in online, or you can even go to one of these artist shows and grab them at their merch table. Like I sell them at Bree's merch table every single show. Perfect stocking stuffer, perfect gift for your girlfriend, your little sister, your mom. But yeah, anyways, check them out, morethanmusiccreations.com. And my favorite part about what they do is a portion of the money goes back to an organization based in Austin that helps kids that are just not in the best situation get music involved in their life, whether it's teaching them how to play an instrument or having a mentor, things like that. So it's awesome. Everything they're doing is so cool, and we love to support them, and they're supporting us. And so if you guys love what we do, go check them out, because we're all part of the family.
It's a great full circle with what they're doing from start to finish. Okay, so we're going to look at the charts now. Only got 2 to look at. CD Extraction, Texas, number 5 last week, number 5 this week. Ken Fo, Grain of Salt. Wade Bowen went from 6 to 4 with Everything Has Your Memory. Pat Green from 2 to 3 this week. Yes, I was just checking myself, y'all. Never mind. If We Don't Have a Honky Tonk, and number 2 this week is Aaron Watson's The Old Man Said, and Sunny Sweeney stays at number 1 with Easy as Hello. That's on CD Extraction, Texas. And then looking at Texas Country Music Chart, number 5 is Ken Fo's Grain of Salt. There was not a lot of movement except at the very top on this one. Sunny Sweeney's at number 4 again this week with Easy as Hello. Pat Green's If We Don't Have a Honky Tonk went from 2 to 3. Wade Bowen went from 1 to 2 with Everything Has Your Memory. And Aaron Watson took over number 1 from the number 3 spot he sat in last week with The Old Man Said.
Nice.
So we only got a couple of charts to look at this week. So that's a wrap on that. And of course, and the reason why because Texas Regional Radio Report didn't have a chart because of Thanksgiving. And then as we progress through December, mid-December, we won't be looking at charts because everything kind of shuts down.
Shuts down for a couple weeks. Yeah.
I
like your hat.
Thank you. I got this when I made my trip to Nashville.
Yeah, I figured so. It's just nice colors. Is it orange or is it like
and
red?
It's nice and warm. No, it's like a bronze. It's like a
leather.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like a leather. Anyway,
Nice.
I don't think it's like leather. It's like a patch thing. Anyway, but it's keeping my head warm. Y'all, seriously, this weather has got to stop. It's just got to stop.
It's too much.
I don't know how I'm going to deal with wintertime. I am the grumpiest. But no, what's happened here is
I woke up this morning, it was cold, and I was so happy.
I mean, but even y'all inland, y'all have had at least a little sunshine. We've been fogged in, winds ripping, cloudy. It's just hung out because when those fronts come through, then they stall on us and turn into a warm front. So right now, I'm waiting for the fog to roll in, see fog again,
Hmm.
which, you know, that's all kind of cool and good every now and then, but not all the time. Oh, and so then I was unplugging the party lights and got shocked the other night.
Oh,
I
what?
had rubber shoes on. Y'all, I have this thing with electricity. It freaks me out.
Are
Like
you like a
I
you're
hate
like a
plugging
power
stuff
you're like a
in.
power bender? Like you have like a
Like it,
superpower?
no, I get scared. Like I'm gonna get zapped, and I got zapped.
That's like the dog thing. Like you're worried about it, so it gets you. Like if you're nervous around dogs, they act nervous around you, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta be confident going there like,
Yeah,
I got
I
you.
was like, I'm just gonna,
You're not gonna
and I
shock
was,
me this
but
time.
I wasn't even thinking about it, and I had my boots on, my, and I reached down to unplug that thing, and it said zip, went
Oh
right
man,
up. Yeah,
that's
I
so
can still
weird.
feel it. Yeah, so they're still
Hmm,
plugged in. I don't want to touch them again. I'm gonna
interesting.
make, I'm gonna make Ron do it.
Yeah. Hey, do you use Spotify?
I use iTunes more. I've been having this discussion. I know where you're going. I've been
Yeah.
having this discussion with people, and it's like more so than anything. I don't know. I use the iTunes. I do use Spotify. I like to use Spotify a lot on the boat because
Mm,
I have my boat channel
playlists and stuff.
playlist
Yeah.
set up, and
Right,
then I
right,
have
right.
this playlist set up, and then like normally like with our stuff, and like if I'm just listening to music through my speaker, I'll just put on my iTunes, and
Gotcha, gotcha.
so
Yeah, I use Apple Music too, but yeah, what I was getting at is it's that, excuse me, it's that time of year with the recaps and all
the
that
rap,
stuff,
uh-huh.
and it shows you. And so, like, I did my Apple Music one, and it was kind of embarrassing because I don't, like I've said a million times, I don't listen to a lot of music, and three of my top five played songs were songs that I wrote and recorded. So I'm definitely not sharing that publicly because that's ridiculous. Um, but yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. And earlier I mentioned, I know there's some people out there listening to us, and I saw probably 4 or 5 people who shared we were in their top 5 podcasts listened to. So that's pretty awesome.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
see that. What?
yeah, that's pretty interesting. All right, it's interesting, but in like the most humbling and exciting way.
That's so encouraging.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So encouraging.
Absolutely. But then also seeing all these other artists who we've been talking about over the the year and the past 2 years, like extreme
See
growth. And
their
it's like, oh
numbers.
my
Yes.
God.
I was so proud to see
It is
those.
insane. Like
Mm-hmm.
some of these numbers are just ridiculous. And I being a musician myself, that's never something that I really care about. Like you know, it's not that important to me at least, and it seems like it's not to most of these people who are just doing it because they love it, and they're obviously putting in the work and doing the things that they're
Yes.
either believed to do or are being led to do by their team, which is
Right.
the only thing
Right.
you really can do. But yeah, it's just cool. It's very exciting seeing this every this time of year, seeing all the growth and success of all these people who are our friends at this point. So
I know. I love it. I don't know if we had talked about this or I had had the conversation with someone else, but um I don't remember how it happened, but I know my thoughts going in towards the end of the year, and especially at TCMA at the Texas Country Music Awards, it just hit me about over the past 2 years, 18 months, just to
mhm.
see the success and these bands and artists thrive and
Yep,
but they put the work in.
yep,
They put the work in.
they're doing it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Like
Um,
for instance, a band I'm gonna go see tomorrow, Chad Cook Band.
oh my God, yeah.
They done created a monster.
It's crazy. I
Like,
saw
you know,
theirs like
they know
earlier today.
they know I obsess over their music, and especially Senorita Sky, but no, they have like they created a monster after I saw their show in Fort Worth.
Yeah, and speaking of Senorita Sky, that was our own personal song of the year last year, so we need to start thinking about that too when we do our little recap
Oh
um,
yes. Oh
at
yes.
the end of this year, because we're gonna have to do our own little Texas Toast Awards show.
Hmm.
uh,
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be cool. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Trent thing, the Toy Drive Jam that we've got coming up. So I guess that'll be, that's like we've said already. That's December 11th at the table at Madeley in Conroe. You can go drop off new, still packaged toys at H&S Liquor and Meat Market in Conroe up until that day, and tickets are now available as well for that show.
And it looks like they're selling pretty quick, so get your
Right.
tickets. It's gonna be
Yes.
a fun day.
And I didn't realize those the seats are reserved. So if you want to confirm that you've got seats, you need to go you need to go get tickets in advance. It's hard to push that, but whenever it's set up like that, it's really important that you get your tickets in advance, so that way you've got, a confirmed place to sit for the show.
And another thing too, this is for the whole family. You can bring the kids.
No, yeah, absolutely. And it's a really cool place too. I believe it's fairly new. I actually still haven't been there, so I'm excited to go, be a part of this thing with Trent and them. But so we, as you've already heard at the beginning of the episode, we have three people who've talked about a lot on the show. One of them, our latest addition, we haven't had as a guest yet, but we've talked about a couple of his songs, and I've met him a couple times over the past year, and his name's Jeff Canada. So Jeff Canada is going to be joining the panel with us on the live show, along with Hayden Baker and Trent Cowie. And that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I expect, a couple tunes to get played, a couple, maybe games or some silly things, but you're just going to have to come and see for yourself.
I have some really stupid, silly questions I'm compiling.
Okay.
And the great thing is, my daughter is not just a teacher, but she's a PE coach too. And so my daughter, I'm like, I want some of the goofiest stuff that because teachers get a lot of fun, like things like that, and especially with her being a coach. So she's getting some stuff for me.
Right.
She's helping me prep.
Oh yeah, but so that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. We start the thing at noon on that day. It's December 11th. So get your tickets, get out there at noon. At I believe 1:30 the open mic jam starts, and I imagine at least one or two of the guys from the podcast are going to jump up there and maybe play some songs. Maybe not Trent, because he's going to be the rock star later that evening, obviously.
Right.
But maybe we can talk Jeff and Hayden into sticking around playing some songs. Maybe I'll jump up there and play a song or two. And that'll be a whole lot of fun. And obviously, like Trent said on my post, it's for the kids. But it really is, it's the
kids.
For the kids, yeah. But it's just cool being a part of it.
That's why I love Trent.
Well, yeah, but it's exciting because we're getting to do our first live audience podcast. So we haven't done that yet. So this is a cool big step for us. But also it's only happening because it's all put together by Trent for a wonderful cause. And that's just, I'm thankful that he's letting us be a part of it. And it's also just exciting to be a part of it. So
very exciting. And it works out great because I'm going to be down up that way anyway. So looking forward to seeing everyone. Looking forward to all the donations for the toys too.
Absolutely.
For the kids.
For the kids of Conroe. Cool. Shows. So okay, if you're in the Houston area, you said Randall King is playing.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it's Derek Spence, who does the George Strait tribute show.
Right.
He has a band. He has an awesome band that's called Southern County Line.
Okay.
There's a lot of great musicians. They're playing. Chad Cook Band is playing, and Randall King's playing.
Oh man, okay.
All at Moe's tomorrow night.
Jeez, okay. So that's where you got to go if you're in the Houston area, and if you are in the, I guess, College Station or North Houston area, come out to Anderson. And Bree's playing, Rick Trevino's playing, Jeff Canada's playing.
That's a great show.
There's like 3 or 4 other people playing, and then Tracy Bird's closing out the night. And I've never seen Tracy, so I am beyond excited.
Yeah, Tracy. Oh yes, I mean, Tracy Bird and Rick Trevino on the same night.
Yeah.
Holy heavens, y'all! Oh my gosh, y'all, that's amazing.
Be cool. Yeah. Absolutely. So that'll be fun. And then my month just kind of gets insane after this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'll soak up the cool weather and the downtime while I can,
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, and anyway, it's all good. It's all good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Okay. Well, what else? You been watching any soccer?
No. No, but I'm very proud of that team. Man. I'm very proud of them. I just haven't had time.
Either. Yeah.
Hey, what about the Astros signing Jose Abreu?
I saw that. What's the deal with that, though?
That's badass. That's awesome.
But is Yuli's contract up?
Yes, Yuli's a
he's
free
not
agent.
Coming back.
No, and if anybody could replace him, I was super excited for that transaction.
Man, that's so sad though. I mean,
it is sad. I love Yuli. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll get to go play like on the same team with his brother or something like that. But wherever he goes, I know he'll do great because he's awesome.
Cute. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, well, let's wrap it up, I guess. Let's close it out with a nice little brand new song from
I want to do
John
that.
Baumann.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Everybody
do it.
needs to hear it. Happy hunting, everyone.
Yeah, alrighty. This is that new one by John. It's called South Texas Tradition. Cheers.
With a
Cheers.
heavy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dared to say,